Today we're going to learn how to use storytelling for better negotiation results. And you might not bring the two together, but storytelling can work wonders for your negotiation results. In this video, I'm going to share my 3 most effective storytelling tricks with you. Storytelling is a universal approach. Humans are hardwired in their brain to hearing and listening to stories. And basically, we've done it since our ancestors Unk and Ankh gathered around the fireplace to tell stories of the animals they hunted, the berries they collected, or whatever happened in those ancient times. The greatest cultures were built on amazing storytellers. People that could take others with them by telling amazing stories, or, as you say, as of today, providing visions. And I'm also pretty sure that we're entering an age of storytelling, and it has started already long ago. I wonder who of you remembers this ad from Apple.
Where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests of their contradictory thoughts. Unification of thoughts is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
So you better listen and make sure you don't miss out on these amazing techniques. Let's start with the very first storytelling technique, and this one is quite easy, as I always kind of try to say, basically. But it is in fact very easy, and I call it subtle slides. Basically all you do is when you're presenting, no matter if virtual or in a face-to-face meeting, you provide slides, and don't talk about them, that support your message somehow. Have a look at this slide. Use something like this as a screensaver when you're entering negotiations, when you're entering the room, because it sets a point. It works as an anchor. And if you don't know what anchoring is, go to video number 1, linked down in the video description. But it sets an anchor. And this story is amazing to prep people for what this negotiation will be all about. And you don't even have to point it out. You don't have to say, you saw this on the slide, we just refer to this one. Basically it was there, but yeah, you know what I mean. In this example, this slide would subtly support how important cash and payment terms is for your company this year. The next one is a trick that you apply usually quite late in a negotiation. And it's called, or labeled by me, the no way back trick. See this example. Bill, we invested so much time in these discussions. Do you think that an upfront payment should really be a deal breaker here? Don't throw all our efforts away by sticking to this. As said in this example, you really must emphasize on what a pity it would be to lose all that invested time, and you need to make sure that they understand, they meaning the other party, they must understand from your point of view it's their fault. It's not yours because you're rejecting some kind of request, it's their fault. They risk losing all that invested time by acting like they do. Also, as I said before, use it late and use it only for major topics that are still open. Don't use it for any minor thing like, I don't know, who signs a contract or who signs first or this kind of shit. And the last trick in this video is stolen once again from a favorite negotiation book of mine, and it's Professor Cialdini's Influence. And in his book, Cialdini speaks about consistency. See this example. James, in the last 2 contract extensions of the past 4 years, we had the maintenance fee at 12% of the software price. And now you ask us to increase this maintenance fee by more than 40% to a whopping 17% maintenance fee? To keep our good contract relations and be consistent, I ask you to stay at 12. Basically, you remind them of how they acted previously, and you ask or request that they stick to previous commitments, that they act consistently. And Cialdini in his book and from his year-long scientific research has found out that humans really hardly can stand being inconsistent and even being labeled acting inconsistently. That's something a lot of people can hardly grasp, and that's why it's so successful. Focus on the pattern of consistency. Push hard and try to get your thing through. Storytelling does not have to be as epic as Star Wars. Well, kind of. But using storytelling techniques and tricks helps you to overcome obstacles in your opponent's brain and get some kind of direct access to their core. And I just realized that it sounds kind of weird. Remembers me of this guy here. So you see, I really do love storytelling in all kinds of ways. I mean, otherwise I basically wouldn't be doing YouTube videos maybe. So if you want to hear more storytelling tricks and hear more insights into how to use storytelling in your daily procurement and negotiation life, just leave a yes in the comments down below. Why does it only show my one finger? Okay, let's in the comments down below. And I'll make sure I publish some future videos just for you guys. And also, make sure you hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos that help you get immediate results in your very next negotiation. All short, under 10 minutes, and all very applicable. Until then, see you tomorrow and always happy negotiations.